111 Alpha Mike, 6,000, 010,
Nashville departure 955 Victor Golf, climbing through 2,500 for 4,000.
Yeah, we're going to signature this morning, man. Not bad. 4,000, man. Not bad. 1
maintain 4,000.
Direct Oscar 4,000, 955 Victor.
Set 3,000.
Radar contact 7 miles southeast of Portland Airport, 3,300. National altimeter 2984. Maintain VFR at 3,500. American has 27.
5,000.
Director, you're at 357.
Number 2,
39671, why are you descending?
You're still on Nashville, approach control frequency, switch over to advisory.
Number 671, descend and maintain.
4712, contact Memphis, 1371. 1140 Nashville, you're here. Isabella, 1140 Nashville.
2682 out of 2,000 for 4,000.
4,000,
2682 Nashville departure, radar contact, turn left, heading 110, maintain 4,000.
110, maintain 4,000, Delta 2682.
Number 333 Kilo, Quebec, contact approach, 119er.
0201 Alpha Mike.
11935, 3 Kilo today. Approach, November 333 Kilo, Quebec, we get 8,000.
Number 333 Kilo, Quebec, Nashville, approach, Nashville,
Right, 110, let's go, double 6.
Time maintain 15,000, 955 Victor Golf.
2872, 12.1.
Alright, left turn 290, 695 Papa.
Traffic 219, contact approach, 125.
105, 500,
TSM 3694.
approach now 30. 3 for 5,000.
2500 to Cherokee Lane and Gallup.
Thank you very much, visual 20 left,
40 Nashville, visual approach 20 left, turn right 260, maintain 6,000.
Southwest 31 got you. Right, 170 clear visual 20 right, Southwest 36.
2682, proceed direct to Oscar, climb and maintain 15.
230 heading clear visual 20 left, 2682.
Southwest 3660, Nashville,
Fort Federal Battle 5 over Tower
Southwest 3661, touch above.
15,000, Southwest 3660.
170 or greater till 5 miles south, over to Tower, 955. Nashville approach, Skyhawk 85 Juliet Alpha, 3,500 VFR.
Number 85 Juliet Alpha, Nashville approach.
110, 3,000, we'll cut the traffic 1 Alpha Mike.
84 Juliet Alpha.
That's 3385 United, 367, thank you, take care.
710 4000 feet, American 21 decision.
Nashville first line 518 Alpha Romeo, we're 11 now, east there's 518 Alpha Romeo, Nashville approach. Verify you have Lima, Nashville, runway 2011 visual. Wait. Smell 1140.
To join and reduce speed to 171 Alpha Mike.
American 39 or 3219 National Departure, radar contact. Direct Oscar,
Victor Oscar up to 15,000, American
2296, you up?
Yeah, just waiting to talk to you.
4,000, South 3619.
First 1140, that's 7,200 for 6,000, with Lima.
Number 955, Victor Golf, contact Memphis Center, 132.9.
32.9 for...
30 to 5,000, 1140.
Field inside, went off the mic. Off the mic.
LA 327, wind 242 for 1
I got 2156. Still 5 miles.
South 3660, contact Memphis Center, 131.15.
2815, Suffolk, visual Pony Rock 327.
$110 is the heading, 3,000, South 3619.
Still 5 miles per hour.
327, 120, that's the final first course is going to maintain.
First family now for only about 8,576.
2682, contact Memphis Center, 132.9.
Southwest 29, first 124.75, get in.
Put 170 knots, South 3619. Field to sight when I help with. Copy.
I see that 170 and 4,000 after that. No, 140. That's the first time. Everything 26 more times. Can't get it. Either right.
LA 327, contact the first 24.75, get in.
2475, 327, good day. 72555, 15,000, sending BL south with Lima.
2555,
20 to turn north, Roger, 20 left, no 140.
LA 327, 130.
Airplanes, trains, and cows.
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking.
Looking live at Nashville International Airport, known as the People's Airport, here in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee, home of the Grand Ole Opry. Hello, folks. My name is John, and you're watching Airplanes, Trains, and Cows, brought to you in part by Night Air Media. We welcome you to the Monday morning show, as a lot of people are leaving the city because it's the end of CMA Fest, and we got you covered here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. So quite the exodus today at our beautiful airport here at BNA as we get prepared for a full day of broadcasting here from Nashville International Airport. Right now the temperature is in the mid-60s and got a little bit of a breeze over here, but so far the weather is okay. We're supposed to have storms coming in this afternoon coming from the Midwest. But as for right now, it's fine. For a more accurate forecast, right now it's 78 degrees here. High is supposed to get up to 81. Sunset tonight's at 8:03. Precipitation we're supposed to have 0.5. 17 miles visibility, not the best. 69% humidity. The dew point is 67 right now. So right now, The weather is not too bad. The sun is behind the clouds. This is what we like. But of course, the weather's probably going to get here quicker than we think it is. Local time right now is 10:19. I know I said we're going to start at 7. That's impossible. Not the best night's sleep last night. Everybody up walking around, dogs barking, not giving us any room. So anyway, we're holding the camera right now because right now there's a Metro employee, that is airport employee filling out the trash, but we do want to get a look at this plane right here. It's one we don't normally see here. So right now all runways are operational. So we got departures going off on 20 center. John Dean has joined us from Alabama. Hello, John. Glad to see you.
518 Alpha Romeo, how's it feel today? Alright, cleared the visual 20 with 107.
Alan Lee has joined us from the northwest of England with a 5-pound gift. Thank you so much. That deserves one of these and one of these. Appreciate that, Alan. As we are doing a new time today, because it's getting so hot in the afternoons, that plane has totally disappeared on me. As we got a CRJ that's going to be next. Our next departure is going to Raleigh-Durham in the Mitsubishi CRJ 900. We have Velo Airlines coming in on 20 left, coming in from Rochester. Randy Harmon has joined us. Good morning, Randy. Good to see you. So the grounds crew here has about got all the trash picked up. So here's a Velo coming in all the way over from on 20 left, which is over Donaldson Pike, which is a major thoroughfare by the airport and the main part of the airport. As he lands behind the terminal, CRJ has taken off, got a couple of privateers now. Basically, there's no telling who's in these private planes, suited being CMA Fest. CMA Fest lasted from Thursday through Sunday. Chris says the weather is 50 miles away. Well, hopefully we'll get a little bit of time in here to do our deal. As we got Southwest coming in here on 20 right.
Heading 230, clear visual, 201 south, 2296.
Air pitch 114, Nash departure, air contact, turn left, heading at 070, climb maintain 15,000.
So we wanted to get out here at
3000 field tight, Southwest 6035.
we wanted to get out here earlier because we figured the rush was crazy this morning. But I got to be honest, I'm not a morning person. Alan says he's from Newcastle. I love Newcastle. I've been to Tynecastle. One of my best sporting experiences was watching Newcastle United. Of course, they lost to Liverpool. This was 2 years ago. But I am ready to go back, I tell you that. Newcastle is a great town. Tune, as they call it. It's a great tune. Had some good Indian food there right by the river. My kind of place.
Southwest 1675. Did you want 172, 5 mile final, or 175? 170 now, and contact tower, Southwest 1673.
So if it's your first time watching, they take off on 20 center. We have to hold the camera right here till they pop up over our impressive cargo hold over here. It is the best shot of the takeoffs that we have. So hopefully the picture is good and clear for you this morning. We got a mystery jet over here that I don't know who it is, but right now there's a car in the way, so I can't get it for you. Laura C. has joined us, said she's working in Larkin. That's good, Laura C. Good to be working. KDD has joined us, says Malky and I were looking for you. I don't know if she's talking to me or if she's looking for somebody else. Let me know. This United about to take off is going to be heading to who knows where, because our flight radar is spinning around in circles like it normally does. The Allegiant that just landed, do we know where it came from? No, it's spinning around too. The Allegiant came from Appleton. The United is going to Denver. Ian Team Stripes has joined us. Good morning, everyone watching from Northern California. Well, welcome, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know which. So this will probably be a pretty bumpy flight here as it goes out toward the mountains, through the storms of the Midwest. He is awfully heavy because he's going long. There he is.
clear visual, 0 left, starting plane.
Jet 394, contact approach 124.75.
Got a tower, good day, starting 2256.
Tower 5114, foot rate Tasmo, contact for center 132.9.
All right, they're out of here.
Turn left heading at 140. Left 140 to 15,000. 201, turn left heading of 340.
So I know whose plane that is. Local time is 10:29 in the morning. Southwest is landing on 20 left. And our next flight coming in on our side is Southwest coming in from who knows where, because it's still spinning around. All right, we got Southwest flight 2555 coming in from Phoenix. They've been there for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And then we have Spirit Airlines coming in on 20 left, coming in from Houston. And the Spirits and the Skittles livery. So we'll get to see the Skittles livery on the other side. Oh, but we'll get a little taxi shot of them. Hopefully we'll have some surprises today. Of course, the Vice President was in here, I think, Thursday night. We were at Smyrna for the air show, which if you went to the air show yesterday, put in the comments how it was. We were out there Thursday. It was very hot. Still had a pretty good time. So let us know how it was. The Blue Angels were there, and that was fascinating to see.
Sprint 686, turn right heading 270 to center maintain 6,000. Right, 270 to center maintain.
Okay, that's the problem right there, is that cord. That needs to be on the other side. So let me change that. Hold on, folks, a little maintenance. Real quick. All right. So here comes Phoenix. By the time I get to Phoenix.
Spring 686, contact approach 124.75. 124.75, Blue Rider 68, unable vectors, turn left direct onset, maintain 3,000, right, clear to RNet way approach, 500. Approach marking 2077.5, consider me the Ryman 2 with the Blue Rider 68, Jet 817, contact approach 124.75. 2475, up Jet 817, have a good day.
So if you see any of these numbers on the planes, of these little private planes, go ahead and look them up if you want to. I can't, because I'm filming. And it might tell you who's who, because I'm sure there's some pretty famous people flying out today. Of course, I didn't go to, we got Skittles on the other side. We'll go over there and get that. There's Skittles. Of course, I didn't go to the CMA Fest because the Allman Brothers weren't there. If the Allman Brothers aren't playing, I'm not coming. So it's simple as that.
20 right, up 10667.
Kit Stahlberg has joined us. Good morning, Kit. Welcome to Airplanes Training Cal. Sit back, relax if you're working. Hopefully it gives you a relaxing experience.
Nashville 495, Romeo Juliet 11, 3 for 120,000.
I hear a helicopter. Oh, he's way up there. I'll never get him. If this one car would move, which I'm sure it will at some point, there's this like 737 that's all white parked over in front of the hangars on the other side of the runway in the private area, and I'd love to see what plane that is. So I can't shoot it right now because there's a Toyota in the way, which is fine. All right to be here. So Flight Radar says this is Vista Flight 343 going to Oroville. Anybody knows where that is? Bombardier Challenger 350. So that's that plane we're looking at right now going to Oroville, as you see Skittles in the distance.
That's 290. Right, 020. Field sign, stop, 556. 170 or greater to 5 mile final close tower. Visual 20 left alpha. Point 26. Atlantic Aviation up to date 17.
So this plane is going to Oroville.
Right turn, what was it, 170, join localizer, 0 right, American, 2887, below part. Exceed, part cancellation, receive, search, rate, change, buffer, skip,
Does anybody know where Oroville is? It's north, wherever it is.
We're through 2,500, climb 1 to 5,000.
Southwest you're looking at, it's going to be going to somewhere. The flight radar signal here is not very good. Okay, this plane's going to Austin, so I'm sure it's full of country music fans. Thank you, Chris. I knew you'd come up with the answer. That's why you get paid the big bucks. But this one's going to Austin, which we need to keep Austin weird. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. It's kind of a lazy weekend for us because it was so hot. That's why we're changing our Monday afternoon hours. because we figured we'd get the morning rush getting out of Nashville and still keep our Thursday show, and plus any other specials that
Left 290, onset 667.
come about.
Right off your left. 9 o'clock, 3 miles at 4,100 climbing.
So there goes Austin. Here we go. This one I'm talking about right here. I love these planes.
We're being
American 27. Visual 20 right and 167 years later. 5 miles per hour, 20.
301, next to Park Road, contact turn right heading 330, vector for the climb, maintain 15 knots.
230, 3,000, we have that. 4,000, 20,000.
Go to tower, American 2674.
Escape Banana is joining us. Hello, Escape Banana. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows from beautiful Colorado. We just saw a plane head your way.
170 or better, 5 mile final, onset 667.
No, I have not, sir. Okay. Medevac 219 Lima Sierra, you squawk in 043. I have been. Just verifying something getting there wrong. And, step up just a moment.
Oops, catch up.
Nashville departure, November 35, Foxtrot Juliet, 3,500 coming, 4,160 heading.
35 Foxtrot Juliet, Nashville,
15,960, 3,500 Juliet.
Nice turn.
Contact tower, upset 667.
Number 909 Sierra, squawk 0443, if I didn't say that one, 0443.
I don't think I can get that. That's the jet I'm talking about right there. Wonder who that is.
085 kilo, 4,000 feet, fly heading 060. 4,060. 3 kilos here, instead of maintain 3 tag.
Descend to maintain 3,000, 3 kilos here.
China 5 Sierra Yankee Nashville, departure our contact, climb maintain 7,000. 5 Foxtrot Juliet, turn left heading 080.
080, 3,500.
Bravo 712, descend to maintain 6,000. 85 kilo, climb maintain 9,000. 5 Mike
It's got a turtle on it. That's what it looks like.
Leaving 10,000, 10,000, direct pass out.
Leaving 10,000, direct pass, 3,500 Juliet.
Grid track 325, are you on course?
Roger, we are on course, grid track 325.
Number 81 kilo, turn 10 degrees to the right.
10 right, 901 kilo.
Yeah, the wind's kind of hitting the camera, so it's kind of hard to just stay behind me. The wind's kind of hitting the camera, so it's hard to zoom in and focus because it starts shaking, if you know what I'm saying. There's a wind. The problem that happens when the wind dies down, the temperature rises, so we don't mind the wind really. We got a supply. American Airlines 2877 coming in from Chicago. They'll be here in about a minute. Airbus A319. Been there for an hour. coming in from the Windy City, which is kind of windy here, but no Windy City windy. You know what I'm saying?
132.9 Foxtrot Juliet.
Here comes Chicago into the cloudy, beautiful Nashville weather.
Turn 5 Mach Echo, turn left heading of 0 straight fail. 4000, 2585, thanks for help.
Nashville, Sirius Battery 1 Kilo with you, 4,000.
Sirius Battery 1 Kilo, Nashville approach with Nashville, altimeter 2984, turn 10 right.
2984, 10 right now.
Running back 7, 219 with your contact, Nashville, fair 1.6, 3001, turn left heading 245, and express 5 through 15, please. 245, 4 Mach Echo, approach Smyrna, start to get. Got Smyrna, start 4 Mach Echo.
Pictures today brought to you in part by Sony.
Our 3 kilos here, scheduled 12 o'clock, about 8 miles. And the movie calling
So we got this American, looks like a little Embraer sitting over here, and don't know what it's doing. It's probably going to Charlotte, be my guess. As you see, little man cut in front of him. Little man's like, if you're not going to go, I'll go. That American is parked out there. Kaiser Air says, okay, that American's going to LaGuardia. It's American Eagle. Thank you, Chris. Did I miss Little Man? No, he's still there. No, there he is. So we're supposed to have weather moving in this afternoon. Who knows when it's going to happen. Probably earlier than they think. Oops, sorry. That doesn't help. Our friends over here, the Crow brothers, they'll tell us what the weather's going to do. And right now they're doing their thing up there. They'll let us know what's going on. So anyways, no major departure arrivals coming in at the moment. As our Crow brothers have left. Wow. Must have known they were on the camera. Even though it's cloudy, it's still a little bright out here. I guess thunderstorm warning northwest of Nashville. That'd probably be toward Dover, Clarksville. They always get the bad weather over there.
November 5, Mike Echo, turn left heading is 04.
But I told my wife, I was like, I might cancel because it's raining and just be lazy. And she says, you can't cancel because it ain't raining. So that didn't work.
Left 270, continue down to 2500 and we'll go for a little bit of 712.
So right now things have slowed just a tad. All our gates over here are basically open, as you can tell.
5708, 147 descending via the Paisley for Lima. 5708, 7639, we'll finish the ground out that way. 20 left here, 5708. All right. 15 degrees right and 6,000 for 5708. Approach level 712, still 3 down.
Level 712, slow visual approach by 19er, Smart Airport.
Quick visual 19, level 712.
So yeah, right now we don't have any arrivals coming in.
Traffic is 2 o'clock and about 4.5 miles, 2,200 on the base of the city.
The little plane that we just watched take off was a Piper Cherokee Archer 2. And that plane is 47 years old. That little plane I just saw. 47 years old. Isn't that something?
That maintains 4 for 1739.
Nashville departure, turn out 1 miles, 2,300.
So LaGuardia is starting to get moving. You know, if there's a day where you would have unruly passengers leaving Nashville, that day would be today because of all the partying that went on downtown, all the music and all that. So it'd be interesting to see if we have any turnarounds because of behavior. Local time is 10:51. Lynn Christie has joined us. Good morning, Lynn. Or if you're in the East Coast, I guess it's afternoon, wherever you are. Still morning here. A little slow at the moment. Give us a moment to catch your breath. As this plane's headed to New York City. go.
Roger, Midday 4676, 1,800, climb 4,000. Pre-car 4676, Nashville, departure, contact, call maintain.
Coffee, trains, planes, and ships have joined us. Hell, the name is longer than mine. Says my girlfriend lands in about 14 minutes, American Airlines. All right, well, remind me. Keep me updated. Thank you for joining us. I know I hadn't seen you on here. That's a good name. Got a little guy here about to head out. So we'll pick up around lunch.
Down to 5,000. Looking out today.
We got a pretty bird over here. I want to see a pretty bird. Well, I lost it.
Morning United 605, 1,100, extending via the Chesney, looks like. 605 National Approach, 46 okay, visual 20 Oscar, return 1356, contact National Final 124.75, 124.35, American 36.
So we got Southwest coming from Denver. Southwest Flight 1276. They'll be landing on our side over here on the left, right I should say. And we got United Flight 1739 coming in from Newark. They'll be landing on the left side.
7230 for the localizer. We'll call it in a second here. We can 5708. Call me 202, contact approach 124.75. 124.75, calling 202.
Here comes Denver into the aisle.
Africa 5708, for 5 miles, clear visual 20 left here, 708. Approach calling 202, 9,200, descending 0.2 down to 5,000, expect visual 40 Bravo.
So if you're new and you're here for the first time, be sure to speak up and say hello. Tell us who you are, where you're from. We'd love to meet you. Say howdy. So here comes United, the friendly skies, as they land over there on 20 left.
2000 left 290, looking at 950. 3,000, looking at 950.
That's exactly what we need is Beyonce coming into the parking lot. Come on, Chief. Nothing against Beyonce. So as far as our Monday times, we'll just have to keep those up in the air if we're going to do mornings or afternoons. Afternoons a little busier, but we figured it'd be busy this morning because of the festival that took place this weekend. Had a niece that went today. I hadn't heard about it.
20 left, will be 915.
My sister told me that the air show was rained out on Saturday. So I don't know if that's true or not. It's coming from my sister.
15 right down at 6,000, 499.
And yesterday we had some serious winds. Jeff Harris has joined us from stormy Clarksville. Hello, Jeff. Welcome. Yeah, y'all always get the good storms over there. I think those storms please keep close to that river. That's just my opinion. I think they keep close to the river. So we got Delta coming in from DCA. They'll be here, and then Brett U175. Looks like they're going to be coming in on the left side. Then we got a small all-air Star Charter coming in from Myrtle Beach, Cessna Citation. Looks like it's coming in on the left as well. They'll be here in 1 minute. That's Air Star Charter. As we got American Airlines Flight 1356 coming in from Dallas. They'll be coming in on our side, over here on the right. And behind them we got another United coming in from Denver, 737 MAX 8. They'll be coming in at about 5 minutes here at 6,000 right now. They'll be coming in on 20 right as well. So my girlfriend is on American Airlines 955. Let me see where that is. Let's see, that's 1356, so she's not on that one. Where's she coming from? So I can look it up on my flight radar, tell you a little bit more information. David Van Buskirk's joined us from Vol Country. Hello, David. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Sit back and relax, enjoy yourself. Glad you're here. Right now we're looking for coffee trains out of Phil. Okay, so they'll be coming from the north. I got you right here. Right now they are at 4,000. They'll be here in about 2 minutes. Good chance he'll land on the other side, David, but we'll get it for you. As she is currently almost to Hendersonville, Tennessee. We'll get them, even if it is on the other side. We'll do a long distance shout out. As the state troopers are flying over top of us at the moment. Get a shot of that for sure.
Approach, good afternoon. Exit at 676, 7.2, descending via the approach line south, visual 201.
So right now, he's looking to give planes some speed tickets or something.
Right heading 110. Field inside, American 955. Okay, 170 till 5 off on cleared visual approach runway 20 left, American 955. 3000. Over to tower, American 955.
Correct, good stuff now. Southwest 5, right.
Southwest 508. We're just 30, running 1 plus 87.
So coffee trains and all that, if you're paying attention to the ATC, you just heard your pilot talking, so.
Heading 120, visual 50,
Field inside there, 4919.
So we got Raleigh Durham coming in next, and then 955 will be coming in on 20 left, regrettably. We got American Airlines from Dallas coming in on our side. Uh-oh, sorry. So here comes Dallas into the house. So that's not American, so they should be next. All right. Coffee or planes next after that small one. We'll be sure to get it on camera. It's going to be hard to shine the light from way over there. Now, if she was landing over here on our side, that'd be perfect. So they will be next on 20 left. On our side, we got United coming in from Denver, 737 MAX 8. So it'll make some noise. So we'll have to do a long distance shot and dedication for coffee trains, planes, ships, cars, and dogs. 'Cause there they are. Here's 955 from Philadelphia.
Left 290, good jet 676.
Kilo 1807, contact approach 124.75. 2475,
That maintains 5,000, free care 4686.
So they are here. 955 has arrived, sir. Safe and sound. As we'll wait for Denver right here.
1807 with you, a pass at 9,800 for 6,000 on exit.
Here comes Denver. Hold on, let me get you a shot, 955. There you go. Beautiful Airbus A319 from Philadelphia. Here. And we got Denver coming in here, 737. Heathrow Joins has joined us. I mean, Heathrow Joe, I should say. Hello, Heathrow Joe. Yeah, welcome home, coffee, trains, planes, and what's the last one? Dogs. No, I made that one up. Let's see, coffee, trains, planes, and ships. Girlfriend. There she is. Only here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows do you get this personalized service of keeping relationships alive. Well, I wish you'd landed on our side, but we'll do the best we can from over here. Hope she wasn't hanging out in Kensington. That's kind of a rough area from what I've heard. Joe, we won't do O'Hare till next year. That's our Memorial Day weekend show. We only do that once a year, so no O'Hare for a while. We'll be going back to Louisville, and then we might sneak in a summer trip to Anchorage. We'll have to see. David, I can answer that for you. You know, to be politically correct, there's really no soft space, safe spots in Memphis. Plus, if you spot on the at the airport, you have to get permission. So it's a little bit of a challenge to spot at Memphis. There is places you can park outside of the airport, only if you feel safe. That is a little bit of a rundown area around the airport. Of course, Graceland's right over there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see about Anchorage. We also got Oshkosh up in the cards. We don't know if we're going to do that or not. We might. We don't know what the situation is as opposed as regarding filming there. I've never been to Oshkosh. This would be my first time. If my wife will let me go. We'll be going to Atlanta at some point. We'll probably let it cool down a little bit. Then, of course, we're going to Dulles and Harper's Ferry in September. Excited about that. I always love going to Dulles.
Visual 20 left, maintain 170 or greater than 5 mile final, JetBlue 1807.
Yeah, and I just don't think flights to Memphis are going to be that expensive. Not a bad flight. But what you'll need to do if you're going to film there is the best place to film in Memphis is the cell phone waiting area, because the parking garage has high concrete barrier on it where you can barely get up. Maybe if you're taking pictures, you can do it if you have a ladder. You could take pictures from the garage top floor, but the cell phone lot is the best place to get up close and personal, because the FedEx planes will taxi right in front of you. If you go back on my channel, you'll see some Memphis stuff. Same with O'Hare. O'Hare won't let you on the property anymore. You have to film outside of the airport. The cell phone parking lot is okay. It's hit or miss. You have to get permission though. So what you have to do is look up the number to airport operations, call them, and you have to tell them exactly what time you're going to be filming there. Like the exact time, from like 2 to 4, 3 to 5, whatever. Then they will tell you at that point in time to call either them, I think you call them and tell them, or somebody, and then they have to contact the police. To let you know that, let them know that you're there. And of course, I did all that and had a policeman hang out with me for a while, which is always good in Memphis. But if you stay in Memphis, anywhere near the airport's kind of sketchy. So I would stay a couple miles away. So local time in Nashville, 17 after the hour, 11 o'clock. We have JetBlue coming in from Boston, Airbus A220-300. They'll be here in a minute. They're coming in on 20 left on the far side, so we'll go long distance shot dedication again. There's JetBlue, nobody coming in on our side at the moment. As far as celebrity planes that we're supposed to have here today, we got the Skittles that came in at 10:09. We got that one. And we got Insomniac Las Vegas coming in at 346. Reno Air Retro coming in at 436. Insomniac's coming in at 346. 436 for Reno. And we got Nevada 1 and California 1 this afternoon or evening. Temperature is not too bad out here. Looks like I'm gonna have a little Cirrus coming out here. Let me check this real fast. There's a nice airplane. That's what I'd like to have. If I did a GoFundMe for a Cirrus jet, I wonder how that'd work. I love those little planes. Turn that wind down a little bit. Next arrival on 20 left will be NetJets, followed by Southwest coming in from Panama City. That's flight 192, 737, 700. They're coming in on 20 left as well. But I am going to keep an eye on my plane here. Because little planes get love here too on airplanes, trains, and cars. Come on. Go on eBay and see if anybody's got a Cirrus for sale. This Panama City lands on the other side. It's cool that my wife and I, hey doggy, my wife and I, we got to go around Panama City, go around. Panama City, go around. Got to go around. Don't know what happened there. I was thinking we wouldn't have any go-arounds today because both runways are active, but we have a go-around. Holy moly. Yep. 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 So he'll go fly around Smyrna again. We got WestJet Canadians coming in.
Parking number 75, I want to confirm. I'm heading 280 to 15,000.
25, Nashville departure, radar contact, coming between 15,000 and flighting 280, vectors between settles of moderate to extreme to the southwest.
Thank you, 280.
Heading 230, join the 20 left local as a 1909. We'll call the field and get it okay for start calling.
2585, level 36. 468, contact
190, you're ready, 710, you're ready.
16,000 descendants and scratches, and we'll call in sight.
Yeah, I definitely did not expect to go around today. All right, so let's see what Sirius can do here.
Airport site, so let's make it go next.
There we go. Thank you, Chris. 11:23 is the time of the go-around. Southwest Flight 1909 from LaGuardia will be next on 20 left. And then we have Orlando coming in, 20 left, 737-800. And as far as the Panama City plane, it's still circling around out there somewhere. Who's this? The plane's going to Tampa. That's not going to help us any, is it? So as you hear from ATC, there is some weather out there. As it's up toward the northwest. Excuse me. So we got a little bit of a queue at the takeoff area. So Panama City went over downtown. I don't know if they're going to get back on 20 left or come in on 20 right. So weather is 24 miles away from my location, or what? Is it going to hit me in 24 minutes? As our next arrival on 20 lap will be Southwest coming in from Orlando, and I believe that Panama City might be coming down 20 right since he flubbed up 20 left. I just made that up. So here comes Orlando. So Orlando's in. So Panama City is going to be coming in on 20 left. They will be next. So we'll get a long distance shot of them and make sure they're doing okay. Metro Doc has joined us, our official spotter. C-17 just left Smyrna, or going into Smyrna, one or the other. You can come over here if you'd like. As it looks like Skittles is coming out. So here's Panama City for take 2. They're in. Where's the C-17 going? Metro Doc has actually brought a whiteboard out here. So Skittles is going to go to Orlando. So there is weather out there, as you can hear from the people talking, the ATC, that weather is around the area. As the Allegiance you're looking here is going to be going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So right now we have no arrivals coming in on 20 left, so we'll focus on departures. As the sun is starting to peek out just a tad. It's humid here in Nashville. At this location, though, you can't really tell it because we do have a constant breeze. As you can hear, if I turn this up a little bit, you'll hear a little bit of wind noise. So this plane here is going to Kurt Warner country.
Taking oil left, heading 230. We have 20 left, 20 right in sight. Stop at 50 left. Good visual, 20 right, going to tower, thanks for your help, 23, Fox coming. 4,000.
So there goes Cedar Rapids. Orlando will be next. So as you heard there, the precipitation is to the southwest. So hopefully Skittles will take off on the first try. If you watched this, it was the last week or the week before last, Skittles came out here to taxi and take off, stopped, sat there for like 45 minutes, turned around and came back to the gate. So I believe that one was going to Orlando too. So anyways, hopefully Skittles will be able to take off successfully here, and we'll get it on camera for you if you don't mind. So I think the weather's more toward the Brentwood area, possibly. It keeps saying southwest on the final. And I know that's where they final that way. As we really don't want this sun to peak out and get hot, because that means that we'll get the thunderstorms brewing. As we got a velo headed out. Looks like we got Southwest coming in from Reagan National on 20 right, and then we got American Airlines coming in from Dallas, coming in on 20 left. So they're in. So hopefully we'll get to see our mystery plane come in over here on the right side. That's, I've already forgot the name of the airline, but that one right there, it's sitting there. Who knows who's going to be on that plane? As we wait for American Airlines coming in from DFW on the left, on the right side. That is, if my memory serves correct, that is Charter Airlines, Charter Kaiser Air 737-800 is one you were just looking at over there. As you see, little planes. Look at all these private planes. Everybody's getting out of town now. Chris says the storm is 13 miles from the airport. So we'll definitely, I can see it. I mean, the storm looks like it's over here. I mean, anything that looks like increment weather is over there. Let me zoom back there so you can see. That's the increment weather area over there, it looks like. So we got American Airlines. Oh, we got weather behind us too. We got American Airlines coming in from DFW on 20 right. We'll get them in a minute. Trans Am Gamers joined us. Hello and welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Hopefully you got good weather in your area. Right now the sun has peaked out and the humidity's crept in. But boy, do we have a traffic jam out here. Look at this. Look at that right there. We'll get DFW to coming in here. They'll pick around the pole in just a second.
Left 230, intercept the localizer, and maintain 2,500. Departure through 2251 direct. Going to tower today.
So the weather they say is on the west side. Phil W's joined us. Hello, Phil W. Good to see you. Welcome to our right now kind of humid show. We got a velo going to Rochester. As you see the afternoon rush trying to get out of here. People everywhere. Transam says the weather's not too bad in his neck of the woods. That's good. Local time in Nashville is 11:45. We've been on the air for an hour and 30 minutes already. Can you believe it? As we started early today, still trying to decide if that's what we want to do on Mondays. Any of your input would be fully appreciated. Of course, the problem starting early is you don't see any 740, you don't see any 777 unless you stay all day, which I don't know if weather's going to allow us to do that. Let's take a look over here at Windtree. Windtree's seen better days. So I don't know what's going on there, but our windsock looked like it's been covered by some unknown device, which is concerning. So we can't really tell what the wind's doing with that. Oh yes, Transam. I've seen plenty of 747s. Used to have them here as the temperature is flaming here now. We got a Cessna Citation on 20 right. Can't hardly pick it up because it's so bright. Where are you? There he is. As the humidity is just taking off its work clothes and they're sitting on us right now. So there's your Cessna Citation. Wayne says heavy line of rain coming into Nashville soon. Ooh, we see it. Let me pan over here, folks. There's your heavy rain over there. See that? That is west of us. So hopefully that'll go around us. But that could come right over us. So we'll just have to see. So, I mean, you can just tell it by the way it feels out here. It just got kind of sunny and hot. Usually means a storm's coming, so hopefully that'll pass. It's going to be really close, actually. Which we got precautions if it does rain. I haven't got them out of the car yet. We do have precautions. So I don't know if a velo is waiting for the rain. You think they're waiting on the rain?
Yeah, where I am here right now, and maybe 10 degrees left. 10 degrees left down to 4,000.
So that American you see in the back is going to Chicago O'Hare. No arrivals at the moment. As the wind picks up just a tad, let's follow this velo on its way out. Where in the world did that plane go? My camera's not even want to pick that plane up. I don't know.
Right turn 170 and there's left final, 20 right, 30 Victor around me, I was out at 10 and a half, we're deviating, shoot your final real quick and I'll be able to come back for you.
Yeah, you can tell it's over there on Bradley Parkway up there toward Ashland City area, looks like. Hopefully that'll buzz right by us. We do look like we got a little bit of questionable weather coming in parallel to us, so we'll have to see. So the clouds are blowing, the clouds are coming in what appears like right to left. So take a look back over there toward the clouds. So here's American going to Chicago, I believe. Southwest is going to Albany, New York. That's behind the Chicago one.
Approach still good, 435, heading 020, 5000. Park south, go down at 1500. Slow down 1 turn, still good, 435.
So as you can see, let me see if I can zoom in on this. We've got rain coming in over the Green Hills area. Through there, there's some mountains there, or hills there. I don't know if you can see them, but we got rain on those. So it looks like it's going right down 65. So we might be okay. Of course, there is ominous clouds beside us. So we'll have to play it by ears.
On the heading, cleared visual, 20 left, American 1890. To a 5 mile final over tower, American 1890.
1141, you got moderate heavy breeze station over Oscar. You can head leading 9,000, you can deviate left to right, direct swap when able.
So we got American Airlines coming in from Charlotte on 20 left, 737. It'll be here momentarily. So they're telling them they can deviate when they get up in the air over here, as it is looking rough.
And 3 Alpha Alpha, how about a visual if I can get you in around that south to the east of Smyrna? Yes, sir, that's it. 3 Alpha Alpha, turn left, heading of 300, going to maintain at 3,000. 300, 3,000, 3 Alpha Alpha.
Is he's going to skirt to the left of the weather.
3 Alpha Alpha, make your descent rate 2,000 feet a minute or better. I need to hustle you down for Nashville departures. Maintain 2,000 or better and go all the way down to 2,500. 2,000 better, down to 2,500, 3 Alpha Alpha.
So right now he's headed towards Smyrna.
Space 22, contact approach 124.75. 475, Doc, please, 22.
Coming 22, 360 on the heading, 5,000. 170 and then 3,000, not coming 22.
Yeah, 1229, contact Memphis Center with 28.15. American 30 left, you up?
Just checking in, 2,500, 710, 2,000, go to report.
Contact, only take 15,000, that's very close.
Better 5 out.
American 3011 leaving 5,000, turn left heading 040.
230, the heading and I think the final will get the fuel track.
We got the field 403 Alpha. 403 Alpha Alpha, reaching 3,000, clear visual approach.
So here's 737 coming in from Charlotte. As I'll tell you what we're going to do, our precaution. Hang here with us just for a second, folks.
matter of fact, we had one.
American 3011, make your heading of 070, and you're going to go
Paris to Atlanta flight. 767.
Jet right 50, can you accept a 330 or a 340 heading jet right 50?
Yeah, we can do that for direct.
What's the better clear for visual 20 right?
Sean got it. As it was leaving.
Right turn to 350 down the
We're sorry.
It is. It's here.
1680, turn right, heading 360 to maintain 5,000. Right now, increase there to 5,000. American 3011, counting less than 132 matters, with no swap to make. 32 now, American 3011. Delta 1681, change, maintain 9,000. 9,000, Delta 16. Southwest 768, Nashville, select the ILS 20 left, turn 15 degrees right, and maintain 9,000. 15 degrees right, select 20 left, 9,000, Southwest 768. Jet 667, turn
Well, the
left.
plane guys joined us, says there's a lightning alert in Nashville. We hadn't seen any lightning yet, but I mean, Nashville's a big place. It's been raining to the right of us for quite a while. It's kind of hard to tell what the clouds are doing, but we are prepared either way. I mean, we got storms to the north of us that look terrible. We got our tarp ready just in case we need it. Hopefully we won't.
Out of 6,500, exit dying down to 3,000. Heading 3,500.
But we haven't seen any lightning yet, at least at our location. As we have ominous clouds all around us. I do a slow pan. You can see them over there. Now that's to the west over here. We got American Airlines going to Miami. That's what you're looking at right there, 319. As they're diverting some of the arrivals in here, creatively. Why I cut my grass yesterday. I do like the clouds though. Is that 319 is loaded now? There they are. As he's going to go right left of the weather. If he was going straight there, he'd go right into the weather. We got Southwest headed to PVD, and we've got a G500 coming in from somewhere over here on the right. We don't know where they're coming from.
Howdy, Frontier 54519, 516, 5,000 to Kramer.
Pretty nice plane. Well, how we're not getting rained on yet, I do not know, but we're not, so let's just keep up with that. Well, I didn't say it was not going to. There's a difference. I'm letting the weather gods know that I'm grateful that so far it hadn't hit us. It's hitting everyone else. But right now we're getting lucky. So bear with us as we are taking precautions as WestJet's headed out here to go back to the Great White North, who I'm sure has better weather than we do at the moment. Now this weather we were told the weather is not coming in till, hey look, it's a Cessna latitude. As we start to feel some cool winds, as soon as I say something about the weather, we've got cool winds. So Cessna latitude is getting altitude quickly. Look at that. They're not wasting time. Well, they duck to the left now. Yes, they will. You don't want to go straight. Feel that wind. That wind is cooling off here. So right now, over my home, which is by that hill over there, it looks bad. I mean, it looks bad all around us. Somehow we're dry. Southwest going to Reagan National, but we got one coming in over here on the left. I can't believe there's like a little thing of rain there. Let's do a backup weather shot. This is exciting, isn't it? As you can see, the weather is blowing the camera. There is some lightning behind us. I heard the thunder. All right, so we got Delta coming in from Atlanta, 737-900 coming in on the left side. There they are, way over there. The winds are starting to pick up just a skosh. Gotta go around. Go around. Wow, those are ominous looking clouds. Isn't that awesome? Look over here. Tell you what we're going to do here, folks. We're going to go ahead and get rain prep. Because it feels like it's coming, so hold on. I'm going to turn this, I'm going to turn.
47, descend at 3,000, descend heading
2,000 feet a minute or better in the descent. It's going to maintain 5,000. I got 5,000, 2,000 feet in the area, southwest 24. South 2784, northwest.
Alright, can you hear me? Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. So right now we're in the truck. But you can hear the rain. We're in the truck. The rain is hitting us. Hello Patrick. Hello Gabriel. Our equipment is covered with a tarp, and we're about to find out how good the carp is. Tarp, I should say, not carp. Training pretty hard here in beautiful Music City. Luckily, we got the camera inside the car, which is easier equipment. Oh yeah, that's coming down. It is coming down. Yeah, bro, I'm doing pretty good, except it's raining. We're gonna bear with it. We ain't going anywhere. Well, hopefully they'll do that when we get out. Because right now here at the airport, ladies and gentlemen, both right and left are just covered in that blinding rain and lightning. We just have a little patch of clarity over the Hilton, which our camera is not doing a very good job of letting you see that. I'm trying to give you the best shot we got here. So this gives you an idea of how bad the rain is. There we go. That'll give you an idea of our situation. 27 in the house during a rain delay. How about that action? Thank you very much, folks. Let's get into it. Let's get right in the middle of this. I know it's early, but I'm having a Red Bull. Might as well eat lunch. to be working, hopefully. And the equipment is going to say dry. Now it's starting to slow down just a tad. Be sure to like and subscribe to Airplanes, Trains, and Stories. Good. Yes, so right now we got nothing happening. It's raining so hard we can't really see what's on the runways. Still see some blinking lights holding. We do see a little Learjet. He might be taxiing back to where he was. He might be taxiing back saying to hell with it. I hope y'all can hear that rain. So right now I'm having a lunch of champions. Some munchies, Cheetos cheddar cheese crackers, delicious. And some Jack Links, sweet and tangy barbecue flavored meat stick, and a Red Bull. Yeah, you can't fly in this. I mean, you fly in it, you can't take off and land in it. You can't see nothing. Basically, we're going to see how good our tarp is because we've got some pretty nice equipment under the tarp. And if that nice equipment is drenched, it won't work anymore. So hopefully the rain is coming off the sides. We got about 200 pounds of weight on the tarp to cover up the table. All smart purchases by Airplanes, Trains, and Towels Corporate. So, we knew it was going to rain. We didn't know it was going to rain this much. basically I got the soundboard and some anchor batteries and my computer under the tarp outside. So if they're okay after this rain, I'm going to have my wife write the tarp people a letter of appreciation. Not that she doesn't have enough to do already. This is what we call a frog strangler. Hello, Fareed. I can't give you a round of applause because that button is under the tarp, which hopefully that machine is still alive and I don't have to buy a new one and a new computer. Everything is still covered. We'll just have to find out the hard way. Oh, yeah. Well, I told my wife, I said, "Hun, rain's coming." She's like, "I ain't coming. If you don't want to do the stream, just tell them." Well, I wanted to do the stream, but we didn't think rain was coming till later this afternoon. I mean, they said it wasn't supposed to do this till 4 o'clock. So I'm going to need my wife to call Danielle Breezy and get an explanation on this, because this was not forecasted. Still have lightning, some standing water, hopefully not under the area here. Yeah. She doesn't sound like that. Oh my Lord. As it is not letting off. Luckily, Metro Doc was smart enough to put the microphones under the table. says behind this, there's a bunch more rain. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. So it's 12:37. Thing about it, if the rain's not going anywhere, I can't go anywhere because I still got all my equipment out here. But gratefully I have the most expensive parts of the operation inside the truck. That is the camera, the lens, and the tripod. Yeah, I would imagine they're diverting. So we can see now. I'm going to try to do this without making me sick. I don't know if it's, you can move. That's what our takeoff area looks like right now at KBNA. That's going to make all those people coming in from Pensacola happy. Welcome to Birmingham. So I hope they have some nice sounding music on those planes, some relaxing tunes in the air zone as they wait this out like the rest of us. I know the camera shot's a little crooked. That's because I'm holding the camera with my right arm, giving it all for you. But at least it's a better shot than the guy sitting in his truck not doing anything over here to the right. If he's watching, welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. So yeah, they're diverting them a good ways out. So that one's going to Greenville, Spartanburg from Houston. That is quite the diversion. Let's take a vote. Do you like planes diverting from Nashville to other locations, or do you like B, planes diverting from other airports landing here? That's our trivia question for today. I think it's a great question. Do you like planes diverting from Nashville to other airports, or do you like planes from other airports diverting here? As the rain has died down, we still have some lightning in the area. I can't see Donaldson to my left. Let's see, Phil W. votes for B. So we got one vote for B. Fareed is another vote for B. Surprisingly, it's 2-0. As we still have some planes in the distance on the tarmac that look like they're trying to get to a gate or not. I can't tell, really. We have a Delta. Looks like an American and a Southwest in front of the new Southwest terminal. I believe that's, I can't tell who that is. That's United and JetBlue, maybe? Or Allegiant. Patrick Grant and Metro, so it's 4-0 right now. So the wife says, if I'm not on the plane, I don't care. So that would be C, none of the above. Of course, that's her answer. Are you at home or are you at the hospital, hon? Just out of curiosity, have you heard from your mother? The mother-in-law is having surgery today, same day surgery. I hope they can do that in the rain. Yeah. Right, the raindrops, it's not raining as hard, but the raindrops have gotten thicker. So, hopefully, when we start filming again, there'll be no planes landing. It's a joke. Trans Am Gamer, right now we're in what's called a rain delay. We're not off the air, we're still in the air. We are located in Arid Planes, Trains, and Cows Mobile. I'm holding the camera with my right hand. My right arm is asleep now. Okay. Well, KBJ0331, if you want to take Coke 88 with you, I think that would be good for his assistance. If you want to. Yeah, KBNA is at a ground stop. More importantly, Airplanes, Trains, and Cows is at a ground stop. But we're not giving up the fight. Yeah, planes, let me see if I let go of the camera, what's going to happen. Like, okay, there we go. Now I have feeling in my right arm again. Now those black streaks that you see going up and down are the windshield wipers in Airplanes, Trains, and Cows Mobile Command. So don't get scared. It's not a ghost. I think that was one of the better trivia questions we've had so far. Uh-oh. So, Metro Doc, the rain has been going on for how long, do you think? It's definitely been 30 minutes or more. I can still do this too. Look at that. There we go. Still put comments on the screen. I just can't do applause and appreciation. Let me take a look at my radar here. Alright. So this rain is about past. Actually, it's not. And then we have a whole nother line of rain coming in behind us. Which that looks like more storms. And then after that, alright, now we have aircraft on the move. Aircraft is on the move. And as the rain has died down, alright, now we So right now we're at a sprinkle, and I need to make the call on if I should try to stay or load up the rest of the stuff. We got clearing behind us. We have clearing behind us, but we have another line coming behind this clearing. So I don't know. Now that line, so right now if you're in Clarksville, you're good to go, but we're not in Clarksville. So right now it says at 1 p.m. we have a 95% chance of thunderstorms. And at 2 p.m. we have a 85% chance of thunderstorms. And then at 7 p.m. we have more chances of rain. Yeah, I'm starting to agree, Patrick. Tarp in the world. What's your dog called? Good day. All right. Let's throw everything in the back. Do what? Alright, can you hear me? I'd like to thank Metro Doc for helping me pack up and help me today. We have loaded up. Everything is in the truck, thank God. The tarp worked perfectly. So everything is dry. Happy about that. Thanks Airplanes, Trains, and Cows Corporate for that. And we're going to head to the warm house. So thanks everybody that hung out. It means a lot. We'll be back Thursday, if not before. So I do have the music on here. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Add. So folks, till next time. Uh-oh. No. 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 Here we go. So next time we'll see you on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Sayonara.